The same Arjuna. I am the same, I'm having the same Gandiva. And I'm having the same power. But still I'm not able to defeat these people. Why? Because my energy has gone. Right? Krishna is gone. I am Arjuna because there was Krishna besides me. Right? And there was, and the same way, right? Krishna remembers, Krishna also reciprocates to his devotees the same way. Right? See, when in the Khandava Prastha, there's a forest called Khandava. So Arjuna and Krishna were so intimate friends, amazing friends. And when they were actually walking through this Khandava forest, and there a bright, tall Brahmana was walking towards them. And he said, my name is Agni. Yeah? I'm actually in a big trouble now. Then Krishna said, like, what's the problem? He said, this one Raja was actually doing 12 years of yajna. How many years?
12 years.
12 years of yajna. And when doing his yajna, what he was doing, he was actually pouring the clarified butter, which is ghee, to what? Yajna Kund. And who is there in the Yajna Kund? Fire. Agni Dev. And if you're actually pouring 12 years this clarified butter, what will happen? If you drink 1 spoon of ghee, what will happen to you? Okay, right? 2 spoons of ghee, still okay. 3 spoons of ghee,
Something happening.
huh? Enough, right? Something is going on, right? Indigestion, all these things. 12 years of ghee, same thing happened to Agni Dev. Agni Dev was actually doing like this and coming, help me. 12 years this guy was doing the sacrifice and I am having a huge indigestion, help me please. No, seriously, this is in Mahabharata. And then there is a story behind that why he was doing all these things, but this is the lighter side of it. So he was telling like, no, then what should I do then? If you are having indigestion, how can I help? He said like, see, there is some jadi booty. Jadi booty means what? Herbs. There is some jadi booty in this forest, in this particular Khandava forest. If I actually make a juice out of that and drink, my indigestion will be gone. So then Krishna said, okay, take the jadi booty and drink. What should I do then? No. How will I eat? How do Agni eat? Do you know? How do Agni eat? By the whole fire, right? He will consume by the fire itself. In order to consume the whole forest, no, there is one takshak snake inside this forest. And I cannot touch this takshak because Indra is actually protecting this takshak. Indra is his friend. So I cannot take this jadi booty. Because Indra, the moment I take that, Indra will actually punish me. So I cannot do that. Then Arjuna said, oh, okay, that's the case, then I'll help you. So Arjuna actually created a big shield made of arrows. You know, big shield made of arrows. And he said like, and then, okay, now you can actually eat all forest. So Agni started eating the whole forest. That means Agni started blazing the whole forest, you know. And then Indra was actually pouring the rain, but no, not a single drop of rain was falling because it was protected by the arrows. Don't ask me how do you create that shield. I have no idea. It's the skill of Arjuna. Then, long story short, Agni got pacified, and he said like, you know, I want to give you boons for you guys. And then he asked Arjuna, what do you want? Arjuna said, Arjuna asked what? I want strong weapons. So then Agni said, okay, I will give you a chariot. This is called Kapidhvaja chariot, right? And he gave a beautiful chariot to Arjuna. And then he invoked the Varuna Deva. The Varuna Deva came and he gave a beautiful bow called Gandiva. That's his famous Gandiva. And he gave 2 quivers. These quivers, you know, Quivers means the one which actually hold the arrows. And this quivers speciality is that this will never getting extinguished, right? Empty. If it is stick, just keep on coming. So these two boons has been given to Arjuna. He asked Krishna, Krishna, what do you want? What does Krishna want? He asked Krishna, what do you want? Krishna said, like, I just want one boon. He said, please bless me so that I will never lose the friendship of Arjuna. I will never lose the friendship of Arjuna. See, this is the attraction of Krishna towards his devotee. You know, when you are actually thinking that, okay, Krishna, what are we offering to Krishna? We are actually offering this thing. But what is that Krishna is actually taking through that offering? When you are actually, let's say, for example, somebody, by the way, Prabhu, this hibiscus, this is called hibiscus?
No.
How can you have this hibiscus in this winter time?
We have it home. So we just inside.
Amazing. See? How nice.
Even the white flower is hibiscus, I was not sure.
That is, what is that called? Dahlia?
No.
Huh? Amaryllis. Right? See, this hibiscus is a tropical plant, you know that, right?
Yeah.
And tropical plant cannot flower, especially on this cold weather. But you made it. I was just thinking, like, see, the thing is, like, Prabhu, we have to appreciate Prabhu. He had actually, grown that hibiscus in his house, inside, and two beautiful flowers has grown. Normally, what do you think? It will beautify my house.
Yeah.
Normally, that's what you keep the flowers inside the house, so that it will be beautifying the house. It will be pleasant for your eyes. But he's so nice devotee, he's actually take that and you offer to Krishna. You just have to say one Hare Krishna to Prabhu. Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Simple offerings like this will steal the heart of Krishna. Why? Because we are actually giving with love. And what do Krishna need? That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what Krishna needs. What is he needing? He's needing. So Agni Dev was asking, like, give me a boon. Like, for example, like Ramesh Pandey Prabhu, he woke up like 5 o'clock in the morning. He did a beautiful chanting. He was close to chanting and then he opened the eyes and Agni Dev is standing in front of him. Imagine, right? And Ramesh Pandey Prabhu looked at, oh wow, Agni Dev. And Agni Dev say that my name is Agni and I am very much pleased with your devotional service. Hypothesis, right, Prabhu? Don't take my word and don't tell me, like, Prabhu, tomorrow, I was chanting, with my eyes closed, Agni Dev was not there, the hypothesis.
It's coming from your side.
I'll take it.
It's going to happen, right? So what will he ask? He has so many things. Imagine if, like, there is something like that. In real life, somebody is asking, like, what is that in Ramanand Sagar? Most of the things. What's? That's what he asked. What's? Kya chahiye? That's what you asked, right? Immediately, so many things will come to our mind. This is real thing. See, when you are actually in the class, in your sober mind, you will say that I only need devotional service. That's the thing. When you're sober. But when the things comes to you really, then you are bewildered. You're not sober, you're bewildered. So many things will come to our mind, you don't know what to ask. Somebody was saying, like, oh, you have to, in the Bhagavatam it is said that people were actually giving away, the horses. People were actually giving away the kingdom. People were actually giving away the gold. People were actually giving away so many things. And that's how you need to do devotional service. And then this Prabhu was sitting in the class and said, like, yes, Prabhu, I'm very ready to give up all these things. What? Giving away horses? Giving away kingdom? Giving away gold? Why? Because I don't have. Right? But that day's horse is today's car. Right? That day's gold is today's money. That day's palace is today's house. And that day's siddhis is today's mobile phone. Are you ready to give up? No. That is the real time. That's a reality. But when you say that, hypothetically, in a sober mind, okay, I'm ready to give away my kingdom. I'm ready to give away my horses because I don't have one. That's the problem. So when you are actually in a situation wherein you will be, forced to give up the things, you won't be able to, right? And that's when Krishna is asking this boon that what should I need? I need the boon of Arjuna's friendship. Krishna is hungry for his devotees' love, right? There is one, I will just, finish off with one last pastime of in Vrindavan. How many of you heard about Banke Bihari? How many of you, who is Banke Bihari?
Another name for Krishna.
Hmm?
Another name for Krishna.
Yeah, Banke Bihari is a beautiful temple in Vrindavan, right? And the deity's name is Banke Bihari Lal, right? Beautiful Krishna, small little Krishna, baby. It's a small Krishna. It's not baby Krishna, it's a small Krishna. So there was one in Vrindavan. There is one old mother lady. She was giving this water to the people who are doing pilgrimage, and she was giving the water, and everybody was seeing that she is so absorbed in chanting the holy name, and she was serving the devotees who were actually visiting Bange Bihari. So one devotee was curious to ask her that, okay, why are you so fervently serving these devotees? What made you to become so absorbed in becoming a devotee of Lord Krishna? Then she said, see, Banke Bihari is so loving that he protects his devotee everywhere. Every time and everywhere he will protect his devotees. And then she told about her father's story. Her father was a ardent fan of devotee of Lord Krishna, Banke Bihari. So every day he will go to Banke Bihari's temple and he will pray to Lord Krishna. So he had to get some money to do the marriage of his daughter, right? So he just borrowed some money from a landowner, from a zamindar, and he was actually did the marriage, wedding, and everything, and then he was paying the loan back to the zamindar. But this zamindar was a crooked guy. He had an eye on his property, right? So obviously, when you're actually taking a loan, you have to put something in as a promise, right? Collateral, what's that? Pledge. So he just pledged his property to get the money, and obviously he was paying down the mortgage, right, so to speak. And then he just finally paid off all the loan, and then he said, like, okay, now give back what's that called, the pledge, the title, give me the title. And then this zamindar said, what title? You have not even paid half of the money. And he said, like, okay, I've been paying the whole time I was paying, and I know that I've paid off. But he said, like, I don't have any records. You only paid half of that, but you still have to pay a lot of, money. Then he said, like, I don't. And he said, like, okay, if you don't pay me the rest of the money, I am taking this to the court and I am going to take your property. Right? Everybody follow?
Yes.
So he said, like, okay, but then the zamindar asked, do you have any proof that you have paid this money to me? He said, like, well, that is the trust we had, right? He said, like, yeah, that's the trust we had, and I'm telling you, you have not paid me the money. So then the case has gone to the court, and he was very strong, and this zamindar was very confident that he will win the case, and after winning, he will get? He will get his property. So what he did, actually he was noting down all the things which he has paid, and he was kept in a register, and he was just hiding it somewhere on the top of his almara, right? And he went to the court and said that, see, I've lended him this much money, and then he didn't pay. He only paid this much money, and I need my money back. And if he don't give me this money back, I wanted to take out his property. And the court asked him, like, have you paid his money? And then he said, yes, I paid all the money. Everything has been paid off. And then he said, like, do you have any proof? And he was saying, like, unfortunately, I don't have any proof. Are you freezing?
I think it's slightly cold, yeah.
It's not working?
I'll check that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes this thermostat is not working. Yeah, put your jackets. Yeah, sorry for that.
You need your jacket.
Huh?
You need your jacket.
No, I'm okay. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. When you see somebody freezing, we'll also feel freezing, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. So where were we?
Do you have any proof?
In the courtroom. Yes. So the judge asked, do you have any proof to show that you have paid off? He said, like, I don't have any proof. And he said, do you have any evidence to show that you have paid this money? And then he immediately thought of one evidence. One person who is evidence for everything. Who is that? Banke Bihari. He thought for a while and said, I have got one evidence. And what is this evidence name? His name is Banke Bihari Lal. What is his father's name? Vasudeva. What is his address? Banke Bihari, post box number, this, Vrindavan, Mathura, Vrindavan, Uttar Pradesh. He gave a full address. Okay, send a summons to this person and ask him to come on this particular date. The court has, the date has been adjourned to that date. So the case has been adjourned and the summons has been gone to Banke Bihari Lal. So in the Banke Bihari Lal temple, there was a letter to the Banke Bihari saying that on this date, there is a case and you have been summoned, and then you were told that you are the witness for this case, so you have to come and give your witness statement. So that particular date has come. The court has come. The Jamindar was there. This devotee is there, and then the judge has come and they said, okay. So you said that you have got an evidence or a witness that he saw that you have paid all these things. And he said, yes. Where is your witness? And he said, like, he will be coming very soon. He is very confident. Then the court, so there is a person who's actually called the name. Banke Bihari Lal, Banke Bihari Lal, Banke Bihari Lal. And then from the back there is one sound came, Hazir Ho. So one person who came in a blanket with his face covered, he came and stand in front of the judge. And the judge asked, like, okay, have you seen this person giving the money back? And this person who is in the blanket, full covered, yes, I have seen this person giving full money back. How can you prove that he has given the money back? And this person who is in the blanket, he said, see, when he was giving the money, he was writing down in a register. And this register is red in color, has got a binding of red color. Oh, is that true? Asked his Jamindar. No, my lord, there is no register. My register is blank. I have a register, this is blank. He has not paid any money.
Any money?
Like some money, whatever. And then this voice, this person in the blanket, he said, like, no, my lord. He has kept this red register in the room, this particular room. There is one almara, and on top of that, he has hidden that. So the judge has sent the police. So immediately go and search the place and find out if there's a register like that. So they just went to the house and they saw that there is a register, red register on the top of on the thing. And they brought back and the judge said, all the money has been paid. And then he said, like, okay, I see that all the money has been paid. Now, who are you? What is it? I just want to see your face, because so far he was actually covering the face. And then he was just looking at the face, and then it said that he saw the face and he got fainted. This personality has completely he has left his job. Who? This judge. He left his job and he has become a Judge Baba. He's become a Babaji. Of course, he's a Babaji, great devotee, but he was called as a Judge Baba. But the thing is, like, Lord Krishna is very much, reciprocating with his devotees. He was very much in love with his devotees. When in the Mahabharata war, Arjuna, Bhishma Dev said that, okay, I am going to kill these Pandavas, 5 Pandavas. Why? Because Bhishma Dev was not at all fighting at all. Bhishma Dev was actually simply fighting with others. He was not fighting with the 5 Pandavas. Duryodhana noticed this. Duryodhana asked Bhishma Dev, why are you not fighting with the Pandavas? Why are you only fighting with others? I know that you have a soft corner towards them. I know. And he was goading Bhishma Dev. He was telling that you are a wretched person. Who was telling? Duryodhana was telling to Bhishma Dev. You are eating my food and you are actually having love towards them. You are not at all a Kshatriya. Right? And he was instigating Bhishma Dev. Right? Why Duryodhana was instigating Bhishma Dev? So that Bhishma Dev will actually take a vow. And Bhishma Dev is very famous for taking vows. You know the story, right? What happened? So Bhishma Dev said, like, enough. Don't say that I am not a Kshatriya. I am a Kshatriya. And my life purpose is to protect the Kauravas. And I will do that. And he took 5 arrows. Who took 5 arrows? Bhishma Dev. 5 arrows and said that, see, these 5 arrows, this is for tomorrow 5 Pandavas. And if Bhishma Dev says that, it will be done. Prabhupada says that Bhishma Dev is equal to 25,000 Arjunas. Bhishma Dev is equal to 25,000 Arjunas. If Bhishma Dev said, he will do that. Bhishma Dev is the son of, he himself has defeated his own guru. Who is the guru of Bhishma Dev? Parshurama, right? That powerful. And this is exactly what Duryodhana wanted. To instigate him so that he will take a vow and he will do something, and so that if Arjuna is killed, then the whole Mahabharata war is done. So Bhishma Dev take these 5 arrows and he just kept it. This is for tomorrow. Tomorrow, take it from me, Duryodhana, the war is finished. I'm going to kill this 5 thing. When Bhishma Dev was actually telling that, he was bleeding in his heart. Why he was bleeding in his heart?
Soft corner. There's Krsna inside.
Because he knew that, okay, I have to now do this. And I have to kill my own grandsons. How will I do that? But Bhishma Dev knew that there is one person who is over and above all these things. And who is that?
Krishna.
And Bhishma Dev knew one more thing. What was that? Krishna will protect his devotees in any way. So Bhishma Dev was pacified. Oh, thank God. And he knew that my vow or my valor is nothing in front of Krishna. So what is that called? Rakhe Krishna? Mareke. Mare Krishna? What is the meaning of that?
If Krishna wants to protect someone, nobody can kill him.
Rakhe Krishna Mareke. If Krishna wanted to protect someone, who can kill that person? And Mare Krishna Rakhe, if Krishna wanted to
kill someone, nobody
can protect him. Bhishma Dev knew that very nicely, and he was pacified. Thank God. At the spur of moment, I made a vow, and I cannot go away from my vow. Now, he knew that Krishna will actually protect. He has taken a vow. He has put that 5 arrows and put in front. Now, Bhishma Dev cannot go backwards from his vow. Can he? Tomorrow morning, he is going to use these 5 arrows and going to kill them for sure, 100%. Bhishma Dev knew that I'm going to do that. And Bhishma Dev is now very curious to see how Krishna is going to intervene in this one. So this guy was walking back. Who? Duryodhana. Walking back from the tent of Bhishma Dev. Duryodhana was thinking, what if Bhishma Dev changes his mind? Because if you say something in the spur of the moment, Prabhu, if you start thinking like, oh my God, why did I say that? I should have not said that. It's only a matter of time to change your mind. So he was just thinking like, why did I change my mind? So he said, okay, I will do one thing. I will come back and I will take these 5 arrows. So Duryodhana came back. Duryodhana came back, and what did he do? Said to Bhishma Dev. Bhishma Dev said like, no, what Duryodhana, what do you want now? I took a vow that I will kill them tomorrow, and I will kill them. That's fine, Bhishma Dev, or what you call in this Pitamaha. Thank you. That's all. That's fine, Pitamaha. But if you don't mind, can I keep these 5 arrows with me?
For tonight.
For just tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll give it to you. You know? Bhishma Dev said that, thank God. Thank God. Krishna, I started working. I knew that he will work. He started working. How? Paramatma. Inside there was Paramatma. And Paramatma has given his instruction. Go back and collect this thing. Bhishma Dev can change his word anytime. Who was telling this thing to Duryodhana? Krishna. Like who? Paramatma. Arjuna, out of his Duryodhana, out of his crookedness, went and collected these 5 arrows. And this crookedness was given by who? Krishna. And then Duryodhana was extremely happy. Extremely happy. Why? Now I've got these 5 arrows. He cannot say that I have lost these 5 arrows or somebody stole it. Who cannot say that? Bhishma Dev. Now I will give these arrows to Bhishma Dev and I'll ask him, now here is arrows, kill them. So he has to kill that hook or crook. So he was extremely happy. Who was extremely happy? And what happened to Bhishma Dev? Bhishma Dev was ecstatically happy. Now that my arrows are not there, Krishna is already in the game, he will take care of the rest of things. Now what is happening in the Shivira of Arjuna and Krishna? Arjuna was very peacefully sleeping. Arjuna was very... Krishna is actually walking restlessly. What should we do now? Okay, one thing is taken care of. Now how will we block the whole plan? He patted Arjuna and said, Arjuna, why are you sleeping so peacefully? And then Arjuna said, why not? You are there. You are there, so I can peacefully sleep. No, that's not the case. Something terrible is happening. See, Bhishma Dev has actually got 5 arrows. And with these 5 arrows, he is going to kill all the 5 Pandavas. And tomorrow, Mahabharata war will be over. So what? You are there. Let me sleep, Krishna. And he just went to sleep. He's like, no, come on, buddy. Like, how can you sleep? You are there, Krishna. So why should I be worried about it? So like, no, it's not like that. You remember when you were in actually exile, there was an incident happened. When this Arjuna and, this Pandavas were in exile, they were living in forest. Okay? And this Arjuna is always crooked and envious. Duryodhana, my bad. Duryodhana is always crooked and envious. So he wanted to show his prowess to these Pandavas. So they were living in the forest in a very simple and humble way. In a hut they were living. So this Duryodhana and army and all these people who came with big procession. What? No, Duryodhana. Duryodhana came with a big procession to show that, okay, I am actually enjoying. See, you guys are living in forest and see how opulent I am, how I am enjoying, what a state you are in. So he came and he was just coming with so much of procession and everything, and he was just actually doing this thing and showing off to Pandavas. So while showing off, there was like this Duryodhana with so many girls and everybody, they were actually swimming on the one pond. They were swimming with all the girls and everybody, and they were showing off like, how opulent I am, and they were enjoying. Unfortunately, this pond belongs to some Gandharvas, right? So this Gandharvas, they only allow the Gandharvas to take bath in that pond. So some Gandharvas came and arrested Duryodhana in front of Girls. If something happens in front of girls, Prabhu, that is terrible. You kill me, but don't humiliate me in front of girls. Same thing happened to this guy who? Duryodhana. And this poor guy was tied into a tree naked in front of this girl. And then this Duryodhana was in such a terrible condition. First of all, he came to show off his opulence. Now, what a terrible situation he ended up in. Tied to a rope, tied to a tree, naked. And then nobody could help him. So when Yudhishthira heard that, he said that, yeah, I'm just finishing up. Maybe 30 seconds, I'm done. He said, I am actually, Yudhishthira came to know that, okay, Duryodhana was actually tied up like that. And then Bhima was celebrating. This is maza aa gaya. Right? Yes. This is exactly what he wanted. Karma is there. Right? But then Yudhishthira is not like that. Yudhishthira is Dharmaputra, right? Arjuna, when the enemy is there, we are not 5 Kauravas, we are not 5 Pandavas, we are 105 Kauravas. Right? When this enemy is there, we are not 5 Pandavas, we are 105 Kauravas. So he is our brother and somebody is humiliating him. So we should help him. And then Bhima was like, what? Are you serious? Right? Such a thing is happening to him. This is his karma. This is the punishment he should be supposed to get. No, you should help him. So he sent Bhima and Arjuna to rescue. And with like, okay, when Yudhishthira says, then they cannot deny. So they went there. Arjuna defeated all these Gandharvas and untied this guy. Can you imagine how humiliating is that? It is even more humiliating because his enemy is now coming to rescue him. And then out of that utmost humility, he said, Arjuna, you rescue me today. I am giving a vow. You ask me anything you want. You want the kingdom? I will give you the kingdom, the whole kingdom. You ask me anything. Because for a Kshatriya, his pride is greater than his death. You have protected me, you have rescued me from this most difficult condition. Ask me whatever you want. Arjuna said, I don't want anything from you. We are warriors. We will actually take that thing accordingly. I don't want any favor from you, right? No. I won't leave you like that. Take something. I cannot. Later, Arjuna said. Episode's done. Krishna remind this thing to Arjuna now. Remember? Arjuna said, what? Remember that day? But Krishna said, Arjuna said, but you are not there. Don't ask me all these things. You just think about that now. Yes, I remember that. Duryodhana said that. Now, go to Duryodhana's tent. Now, right away.
Bring the fire.
And remind this thing to him. And I know that Duryodhana, whatever it is, he is a Kshatriya. And for a Kshatriya, his, what is that called? His dishonor is, and his word is greater than his death, right? Ask for that 5 arrows. And Arjuna asked, what 5 arrows? There is 5 arrows. I'll tell you later. Don't have time. Go ask for 5 arrows. That's it. He went and said, like, Krishna said that you had. In the dead of the night. Dead of the night. Krishna said you have got 5 arrows. So what? Remember that day? Then he said the whole story. And Duryodhana said, this Krishna, this guy is unbelievable. And he took the 5 arrows. Now that he has given the word, right? Took the 5 arrows. Here, take it. Arjuna gave this thing and Krishna gave 5 arrows to Krishna, and Krishna said, now you can go and sleep peacefully. Next day morning, Bhishma Dev came, very curious to see what Krishna has done in this last 6 hours. he asked Duryodhana, okay, where are the arrows? Duryodhana said, can we do it another day, please? Bhishma Dev said, like nothing doing. I said that, and you couldn't keep your word, and it is done. And Bhishma Dev was ecstatically happy, and he was inside, he was glorifying the Lord in whatever ways Lord Krishna is actually protecting his devotees. Right? That is the whole gist of this sloka today. Ananyas cheta satatam yomam smarati nityashaha tasyaham sulabha partha. The word sulabha is the only word. You know the meaning of sulabha? Easy. Labha means to get. Sulabha means easily getting. You can easily get Krishna. That's what it is said. Nowhere in Bhagavad Gita, nowhere in Bhagavatam this word is being used. Sulabha partha. You will get me very easily, Arjuna. Krishna says that. By offering a flower to Krishna, you will easily get that. How beautiful is that? Can you imagine? Just by offering a flower, a little bit of water, a small fruit, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, you can purchase Krishna. Sulabha partha. And when you're actually understanding these beautiful pastimes of Lord Krishna, when you love and devote yourself in this loving devotion to Krishna, then Krishna will be easily available. Jai Grandhara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Patita Pavan Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
We will continue with the Aarti. I just wanted to add one line. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much for your class. There is another way, a simple way we can attain Krishna, other than Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, is by listening to kind devotees like Paripoorna Prabhu. Yeah? So I think we should all chant once for Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.